Hey everyone, welcome back to Gannett Reviews. I'm always a big fan of boats that offer tremendous value for money, and check this one out. At the Daytona Beach Boat Show, I was able to get on board a 2025. This is an ALK2 22 CRX. Measures in approximately 22 feet in length, being my 8 feet. It's got a draft of 13 inches. And as you see the boat here today, including the trailer and the Suzuki 150 horsepower outboard, this one was on offer for $54,998. And she's got a great setup, whether you want to do some fishing, whether you want to do fast cruising. She's capable of going into shallow waters, but she's also good at doing the coastal waters as well, especially for a boat of this size. She's got a weight capacity to carry 8 adults on board. There's a boarding ladder here. You can see that handhold, so it's really easy to grab and climb on board. You get space underneath that seat at the helm. You can easily put a cooler. You get rod holders built into the back of it. Rod holders built into the T-top itself. And there's just a lot of space to walk around. Right across the transom, we've got all these cushions and seating areas. But underneath, we've also got access to different storage. That's one on the port side. You get an aerated live well. The section in the middle, if you lift this up, you've got access in here to the likes of your batteries, your bilge pump, and all the essentials for the engine. And then on the starboard side, you've got another aerated live well as well. You also notice the drinks holders, rod holders, and there's got padding around the sides, as if you are standing and fishing, you're not going to smack your legs and hips off the side of the hull. Easy to walk around the helm, easy to walk around that console, really good handholds in place to make you feel safe and secure. This one does come with a Simrad. This has got a G09 touchscreen display. Wraparound screen, that way it reduces some of that wind and spray. Suzuki engine instrumentation, all your toggle switches. You get rod holders built into the side of the hull to both the port and starboard. Really good handhold as you make your way up. And on the bow, this has got a large sun pad cushion area, but it's really a multi-purpose section. First of all, in front of the console, you've got this really comfortable seat, but it's actually part of a hatch. And if I just undo this and lift this one up, there's room in here that you could easily use for storage, but you could also do that wraparound curtain, where you can use this as an area if you wanted to get changed, or you can even put one of those little porta potties in here too. Very versatile boat. And it locks into place, not just for when you're out in the water, but also when it's on the trailer. And as to that sun pad, yes, you could lay out here and enjoy the hot weather, but you could also remove this and it becomes a great casting platform. And there's a massive amount of storage underneath here. It is self-draining, so you can easily fill this full up with ice, turn it into somewhere to keep your fish, keep your drinks and refreshments, keep your snacks, whatever you want to do. And then on the bow itself, you'll also find that we've got an anchor locker here, which you don't always find in a boat of this size and design. And it's deep enough you can also use it for storage for things like your bow lines, maybe put a fender or two in here. It's a really clever setup. And then as I pan the camera around again, you can just see how much space you have for walking around. And I'm going to leave a link in the description, not only to Portside Marine. They were the ones that gave me the opportunity to come on board and check this one out. But I'm also going to leave a link to the manufacturer's website. That way you can see all the different options available. But as I said, at the boat show, she was on offer for $54,998, which with their finance package was $398 per month. Love to hear your thoughts and comments. You can go ahead and leave a comment down below. Haven't done so already, if you can hit that like and subscribe button, it really does make a difference. And I look forward to catch you on the next one. Thanks everyone.